Right, welcome to a cold ass morning in Charlestown. And right now I'm about to try and set this gum shield. Right. Ah!
You just fucking put your hand in boiling water.
Yeah, just put my hand in boiling water. Okay, give it a shake.
Yeah, then bite on it. Because you want it to be a tight fit. Okay. You choking about it?
Oh.
That's fucking brilliant, propaganda.
Okay, so after a couple more attempts, we're ready to rock and roll. I am heading over to SBG with Owen Roddy, and we're going to be putting myself through the McGregor fast fitness test. So this is my moment to get the baseline of where I'm at. Now, I'm not expecting to beat this test. I'm not expecting to be super fit and crazy fit. I'm expecting actually probably to throw up a little bit. Yeah, it's not going to be pleasant. I'm not going to try and look cool. I'm going to have Jake videoing it. This is going to be pretty much vlog style, but it's going to be raw as shit. So you're just going to see me go through whatever the hell I have to go through. So we're going to go now, get some breakfast, head over to SBG, meet Owen, and set this thing off. Literally just come down the stairs from there where there was a cleaner's cart. Stole some bourbons. I'm about to walk down these steps when I was stopped by this. Really? Really, Highland? Are we going to be this stereotypical about things? This is our pimp wagon for the weekend while we're here. The cruiser, the bruiser, the big pipping up. Not really. But today what we're going to be doing is called the McGregor fast, and it's a conditioning test. It's to find a baseline of fitness, so it's going to be pushing me, it's going to be hard. That means keeping it simple. Good old McDonald's porridge jam. Porridge is porridge, my people. This is about 45 minutes away from our start time, so it's perfect. Slow burning oats, not going to upset my stomach. Flat white, so not overloading on the dairy, but that caffeine in there is going to help. Munch this, back in the car, go meet Owen, tell you guys the exact breakdown of what we're going to be doing today.
Because I couldn't pay the bills.
Right, so we're here and we've got the man known as the Doc, getting things prepped and ready to rock and roll. We've got a £3,000 piece of kit here. We've got a priceless brain. This is when it started to get serious for me. I thought that's what I'd be wearing. Am I on the shot there? Looks like you're on my nipple.
No, you're
Is that on? So this is gonna be raw as shit. I'm either gonna do okay at this or cramp up and throw up. And you're gonna see it. Whatever it's gonna be, it's gonna see it. I'm not gonna make this look pretty. I'm not gonna try and make myself look cool. What we are gonna do though, before we do this, is we're gonna stand with the doc and go through exactly what this system is, what it's gonna entail, and what we expect to see in the months to come. But before you see that, you need to see this man, Mr. Conor McGregor's striking coach, Owen Roddy.
What's up?
I don't know, I can't, it's surreal still for me to see you every time. It still is, I get a bit, I love it. But Owen has been kind enough to let me come down to SPG, and hopefully we're going to be here on a regular basis. We're going to be doing tutorials.
Most definitely, yeah. Tutorials, put them through his paces, yeah, and just having a lot of fun while we do so. So obviously today we brought over a secret weapon, Dr. Julian Dalby, the head of the McGregor Fast Programme. He's going to do a ramp test with Lex and check his levels. I've done this myself. It's not easy, so it should be fun. It's always good watching.
Yes. How high do they count? Do they get up into the good 300s?
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do today is to get your maximum power output. We're going to try to get you to put out as many watts as you can just to hit a peak, just to see what your max power output is.
And that's like setting our baseline for when we come back to see if improvement.
Well, just exactly. It gives us a benchmark, and it also gives us an indicator of just how powerful you are.
Or weak.
Just to give you a rough estimate, at your weight you would be fighting as a welterweight in MMA. Elite welterweight athlete in the UFC would typically put out over 1,100 watts.
1,100. So we're more likely to be seeing a slightly... No, I can't say that, can I?
Wait,
They connect into the pedals directly, so you're locked on. Shall I pull up? Locked? Yeah, I'm locked. Locked and loaded. This is how much you're putting on each foot.
Okay.
So this display is just showing how even you are. This is your revs. This is the one that you're going to be concentrating mostly on.
Time to go to walk, legs. Yeah, 100. Yeah, it's the same.
Look how nervous I am. 105.
Yeah.
Okay, so 105, pure adrenaline, fuel.
Pure. I feel, man. Oh, heart beating in my neck.
I feel no pain.
So I'm literally just going to beast straight into
it. It doesn't matter, whatever way you think you can put a
Can I-
crank out as much as possible. We're hoping for over 1,000.
I'll count you in, yeah.
And how long am I going for?
But just whatever you can peak at.
Just keep going as hard as you can and we say stop.
It's only going to be, you'll do it maybe in the first 3 seconds. Okay.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Give me 12.
12.
Yeah.
1200?
No, just 12.
I hit 1200?
Hit 1200.
Yes!
Yeah, it's good.
That's good.
Was that good?
That's
Yeah.
good, yeah. The power is there.
Power's there, he's got to condition it.
Yeah, just gotta point it in the right direction.
2, 1, and go!
Excellent. Then you hit that man.
13?
13.
Yeah.
1,300 watts. Excellent result.
Nerves are going now, and now I'm just enjoying like
Yeah.
get that
Well, that's
competitiveness going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that when you, before you go sparring and someone jabs you in the face.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, yeah.
That's on now.
Now we're on, yeah. So we've done 2, we've got a 3rd one coming up, and you were saying one of the biggest factors is recovery time. So that's definitely what I lack.
Exactly.
My heart rate stays high, so
Yeah. The ability to get your heart rate back down quickly.
yeah.
So after putting in a flurry of activity, there may be a brief period of activity, be it a hold or whatever. You need to be able to get your heart rate back down as quickly as possible to recover, to lower your blood lactate.
So that's definitely one of the areas we want to see definite improvement in as we go along and down this training route. Yeah. Big little thing is when you start getting lactic build up, don't stop moving because then the blood will pool. Lactic acid sits in the muscle and it stays. You want to, like now I'm just pedaling slowly here to keep the blood moving, keep it fresh, keep the oxygen supply to the muscles going. So that's a little handy hint.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, and go! I feel like asking. You got 1078 or something.
I'm fucking unhappy.
Do you know, I forgot to put the lever forward.
That wasn't my fault.
What happened?
It's supposed to be on resistance 10. We left on resistance 1.
This is Doc's way of really fucking you up.
3, 2, 1, and go! And done.
Nice.
So he just peaked at 1,400 watts there then.
There you go.
Get in!
Excellent result. Good power.
Thank you.
There.
But not. Woo! So that's our baseline. So happy with that. Maximum output is actually better than expected. And like I said, these are raw videos. If I fail at something, you're going to see me fail. The whole purpose of this is I don't intend on being amazing out the gate. I'm trying to get better at what I'm bad at, and that's what I need to be focusing on, because if all we ever do is focus on what we're good at, we're never going to improve. We're going to get stale real fast and plateau out. So now this is going to be the real test. We're going to step it up into the second part of this training, and that's going to be much more about longevity. I know I'm pretty good at like short bursts of things. That's never been a problem. My problem is having that gas tank for longer periods, and that's what I want to build up, and that's what's important for fighters. So the doc is going to take you through what we're going to do now, and then you're going to see the raw, vicious, horrible outcome of that scenario. And it will be what it'll be, but this is our baseline. So I'll see you in a sec. One of the first things you do need to know before we start this whole thing runs off an app system, doesn't it? So it's super easy.
It does. This is the McGregor Fast app. What we are going to do here is we're going to find out what Lex's 3 optimal heart rate training zones are. So we have a green zone, which is his endurance training zone, the orange zone, which is his threshold, his maximum cruising zone, and then the red zone, and that's his maximum power output zone. The idea being that we switch between different metabolic systems so that when one system becomes tired, we can change over to another.
That's perfect, because that's exactly what we're trying to, the whole basis of this whole series is about that you don't have to be, if you are just this one trick pony,
Yeah.
you're suffering in so many other aspects by not going into those fields.
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect, love it.
What we're going to do is we're going to set you off. It's going to start off pretty easy, And every 3 minutes, we're going to crank it up.
So it's going to go up literally one level, which you said is 15 watts resistance difference approximately between. Okay.
And we're going to find at what point your aerobic anaerobic threshold is. That's the point where lactate starts to accumulate faster than you can clear it.
And that's the point where people feel stitches and cramps and things like that. That's
Yeah,
a byproduct of that issue.
It is, and that's the point where the training program, the fast training, it's fighter aerobic anaerobic system of training.
I'm genuinely still nervous again now. I was alright before. I thought that woman would calm me down, but now I'm nervous again.
Well, it'll
Right,
start
so-
off easy. It's just going to get harder.
Yeah,
and
well, it's going to be
harder.
what it's going to be, isn't it? This is
And
our
harder.
baseline. And hard. You savage. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. You're in. 80 revs per minute. Just see at the top right hand corner. Just keep it at 80 revs per minute.
Oh, so we're getting it to
We
relax.
want, it, yeah, we want you to stabilise that now.
Okay. Right.
So one of the things to do on this, try to keep consistent. Try not to move around. Don't get out of the saddle.
Okay.
Once you start, just try and be smooth.
Yeah.
So we want the heart rate to be constant. So being on it just 2 minutes, we'll get you on in a few minutes.
So what's happening is my heart rate isn't dropping down to the 110 that we want to see. I'm not putting out any power here, and I think it's just the anticipation of training, a bit of excitability. It's staying at like 125, 127 kind of range. And you were saying, obviously, if I was pre-fight or something like that, it's a waste of energy. The heart's beating higher than it needs to be. So this is already a starting point of something to work on. So
It's something to learn from. So maybe pre-fight, you might want to have some of your favourite music, relaxation music.
Yeah, which we see a
something
lot
to distract you, because it's going to happen. You might not know it, but without hard numbers on a display like this,